Hi Capricorn, Trishna here. Welcome to your December 2021 Love, Tarot, and Psychic reading. So Capricorn, before we get into your love reading for December of 2021, I have a few things that I want to mention really quickly. The first one is please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to every Capricorn out there. The second is please also check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, as one of those readings may resonate more for you for this month. The third thing is please understand that energies can be flipped. So in this reading, I may be talking about you, Capricorn, but you may feel like, actually that sounds more like my partner. Energies can be flipped, and there is a lot of mirroring that happens in relationships. And the fourth thing is, if you're interested in purchasing a personal private reading with me, then you can do so by going to the link in the description box below, and it will lead you to my personal page, trishnastemple.com, and you can find out how to book a private session with me there. So with that, Capricorn, let's get into the tarot reading for December 2021. And first, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to be using a free flow spread. And so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards, and as I shuffle, I'm going to share any kind of psychic or intuitive insights that I'm receiving. And then the cards will fall out, and once all the cards have fallen out that I'm looking for the free flow spread, then I will read the cards as well. So, Capricorn, with that, let's get into your love reading for December 2021. What do my Capricorns need to know for December 2021 for love? Capricorn, I feel like you're feeling really good. I feel like you're feeling kind of on top of the world in a lot of ways. Like you feel like you are on top of things, that your life is kind of being well balanced, or like you're getting your to-do list done, or you're being productive, or you're basically moving forward in the way that you want. Life feels like it's in a good place overall. You feel in control, or more in control, or you feel like you can let go of control, and that feels good to you, which makes you feel in control. Feel like you're feeling good about love. If you're currently dating someone, I think you feel good about your partner. I think you feel good about the relationship. I think you feel secure and you feel solid. I think you have a really good balance of focusing on your career and focusing on love, not focusing too much on one or the other. I feel like your partner is being supportive of your career desires, thoughts, dreams, actions. And of course, that means a lot to you, Capricorn. That's a sign of a good relationship or a good partner for you. I feel like your mom has been entering into your space or your life a little bit more. I feel like it's been very healing for you. I feel like you're connecting very well with her. I feel like she may be a very important person in your life. If you want to do some intention energy work for another person, I feel like she is a good person to do it for, because there may be something that she wants out of life that she could use some energy work around. And she may not be the person to really do it. She either isn't into that kind of thing, or if she is into it, she's not very structured or like on top of it. She might forget or not do it, as structurally as she should, or in the way that she should. So she tends to have results that are like kind of scattered. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So if you want to help her out, then you certainly can. There may be a Christmas tree in your future. Not surprising given that it's December. If you have been wanting hot chocolate, indulge yourself. Put in the extra fixings too if you want it, indulge yourself. If you have been in a relationship with somebody and you're currently like in a long-term relationship with that person, or married or engaged, I feel like the relationship may be, just all right, in an all right place. But I feel like you have a sense of understanding or security about the whole situation. And that feels really good. That feels nice to know. It brings a sense of comfort. You may be really interested in something new this month. Some kind of new concept, some kind of new book, a new kind of skill, a new task, something new. It's a good way to spend your energy because you're excited about it. All right, we have all 5 cards. Let me just see if there's anything else. Something to do with school or education or a course, wanting to do that. Maybe wanting to take a class, maybe wanting to revisit a course or take a new course, maybe wanting to attend a workshop or maybe lead a workshop. Something around that, Capricorn. I think that will happen towards the end of December. Yep. Some of you may want to not attend it, but actually teach it. Exciting. Okay, I think that was everything. But I am seeing things like notebooks, folders, subjects, like, red colored folder for science. Getting something about school, like more about school. You may also be incorporating a school kind of structure into your own life, your own schedule, where, like, for example, every day you had in school, you maybe had 8 periods. So first period was always this, in a particular year. It was like English, and then you had math, and you had that. So you may be somehow incorporating the school structure into your life now as an adult. Maybe that's how you start divvying up your personal time, or maybe your business time or your work time in some kind of way like that. Different subjects require different focus, different activities. Yeah. Okay, if I feel called, I'll pull more around that. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but that's what I'm getting. All right, looking at the cards. So the first one we have is the 2 of Pentacles. You may have been grappling with a decision in your past. This could be love, or it could be career. Maybe you made a move in your past in your career and you are wondering how it's going to turn out. I think you feel like you made the right decision, but you're just wondering what that end result is going to look like. If it's love, you may have been trying to decide about whether you want to stay with a particular partner or not. This could also be something smaller, like you're trying to figure out what kind of gift you want to give your partner. Or how much you should put into it, because there may be other things that you want to get them, or other ways that you want to balance out your finances. You may have been wondering about your finances, or worrying a little bit about your finances, maybe based off of decisions that you've made. There's some kind of uncertainty that you have been dealing with, Capricorn. So then we have the 4 of Cups. I feel like Spirit is going to give you something. It's going to give you an answer, a gift, a path forward, an idea, inspired action. It's going to give you something. The words I'm saying make it sound like it's small. Inspired action. Okay, great. Thanks, Trishna. Like, that's really not that helpful. It may sound small, but whatever it is, I feel like Spirit is going to give you something that is pivotal, that is truly helpful, that is going to turn the tide for you. So if it is something like inspired action, it's going to be major, like snowball effect from that action that happens. That's going to be to your benefit. You've been feeling sad. You've been feeling sad about something in your life. And Spirit is coming to give you something to help you, because while you have been feeling sad, you have still been doing your best, trying your best to show up. Maybe not even just trying. You have been showing up 100, 110% regardless of your feelings. You've been showing up. You've been doing the work, not just the physical work, but also the energy work. You've been doing it all. You've been balancing it all as well to the best of your ability. And now it's time for that work to reap its rewards. It's time for things to grow. It's time for Spirit to be like, you know what? Capricorn is ready. They're ready to receive this. It's time. It's time, Capricorn. You may not notice it when you receive it. So keep your eyes open. Not too open. Don't look at everything and consider it all a sign and then get yourself all crisscrossed. But just be a little bit open, because it's going to show up. You may not recognize it at first because you aren't feeling at your best. You're questioning things. Then we have the Three of Cups. Lots of celebration. Obviously with the holidays, probably going to be doing some celebrating. Some of you may have a December birthday. I feel like the celebration may be different. You may be doing something different than you have, celebrating something different than you have in the past. Not just traditional holidays, but something different or in a different way, or focusing on something else. It may have a spiritually oriented component to it. I think you're going to have a good time. Going to say something. Okay, I'm just going to start saying it and we'll just see how it wants to come out. So Capricorn, sometimes you have a tendency to not fully let yourself go in a situation. So you might be out celebrating with your friends or celebrating with someone else, but there's always an aspect of you that remains in control of yourself, the things that you say, how much emotion you show to others, and the kinds of topics that you like to focus on. There's always a part of you that keeps everything very controlled and never fully engages in the moment. I feel like what this is saying is that there's going to be something that allows you to more fully engage in the moment. You will still have a semblance of control, like a little bit of control. So good, Capricorn, because sometimes losing yourself entirely to a situation feels scary and uncomfortable. I don't think you're going to lose yourself entirely, but you are going to lose yourself more than you have. And I feel like you are going to really enjoy the moment. You may regret things after the moment. Let's look into that regret. We have the High Priestess. Sometimes you can be really, really scholarly or analytical about things and have really high expectations or perfectionistic standards for yourself. And that's why you like to stay in control, is because it's really easy for you to step outside of your own standards, your own expectations, and your own perfectionistic things that you want or expect of yourself. Because your standards are so high that it's really easy to step outside of that on accident. That's why you don't like to let yourself go, because even the smallest slip up that you may make feels like you have let yourself down, or you have embarrassed yourself, or something like that. That is the only reason why you will feel regret. Nobody else is really going to care that much about whatever you said or did, or, however this ends up applying for you. They may joke about it and you don't like that. And they may joke about it for a long time. But I feel like the lesson here for you is to not care so much, and to understand that you may have higher standards of yourself than you need to in certain situations. And that's really what makes you feel not good. It's not what you did, it's what you did in the context of the kinds of standards that you place on yourself. And maybe those standards in certain contexts should be adjusted to be more realistic, to be more forgiving of you, so that you can be more forgiving of yourself. That felt very powerful, Capricorn. Then we have the Devil. This is your card. you do have an addiction to trying to control yourself and your behavior. Now, this is a positive thing when it is used in the right context, but when it becomes something that you live and die by, then it becomes an addiction. And then when it's an addiction, then it's not so healthy or helpful. It's important, Capricorn, for you to learn how to break free, be free, allow yourself to be a free spirit. I think that would be incredibly healing for you, Capricorn, if you allowed yourself to be a free flowing spirit. It would be very healing. Even if you're uncomfortable for parts of it, I think it would be very, very healing, just the act of it. I think it would give you a new perspective on life. It may even help you with some of your other goals, because you'll be operating from a different way that you normally operate, and that will allow you to see and notice and feel things that you don't normally feel. And that will open you up to solutions that would take you longer to have come by. Yes, Capricorn, that's what you should do this month. Enjoy yourself. Then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There may have been a time when you felt like you were out in the cold. This could have been in relationship, in love, or maybe you didn't feel entirely included, or you didn't know if things were going to work out. This could be in terms of your goals or your business or your career, where you feel like you put in everything that you could put in and you didn't really get the results that you wanted, and you felt like maybe you're not supposed to have it. Maybe that's for other people and not for you. So you felt like you were left out in the cold. I feel like when it comes to relationships, you don't feel that way anymore. You feel closer, more engaged, warmer, more connected, happier, more settled in your energy, more comforted. The certain things that maybe used to make you feel like you were being excluded no longer make you feel that way. Some things may still make you feel a little bit that way, like the bigger things, but a lot of the little things you just don't feel that way anymore. It just doesn't really hurt you or bother you or make you view reality in a more negative way like it used to. That kind of thinking needs to shift into your goals as well. And if you shift that into your goals, you will reap better results. So if there are little things that aren't working out for you that you feel like mean that you don't get to have what you want, that it's not for you, change your perception around that, because then you will start getting the things that you want. When you start realizing that it is for you and the signs are little things that mean nothing, you will start getting what you want. Cool, Capricorn. I feel some shifts there. I feel some activation there towards the end. So yeah, this should be a pretty powerful message. Looks like December is actually going to be really good. It looks like you started off with uncertainty and wanting to work towards things that you felt like maybe you couldn't have. But Spirit's it's gonna help you. And if you have this free flow energy, it sounds like you're gonna start coming up with some amazing ideas and solutions to things that you have never thought of before. And you're gonna get a lot of healing with that to boot. So Capricorn, this concludes the love reading for December 2021 for the tarot reading and psychic reading. And yeah, 2022 is looking like an amazing year. Just from the things that I've picked up on in other readings that I've done. I haven't done a full 2022 reading, but in my Taurus eclipse reading, in my 7 Star Sisters channeling reading, and in my December monthly reading for the collective general overall, 2022 came up several times. It looks like it's going to be a really nice year. January, March, June, and August are seeming like some pivotal time periods for 2022. So it's going to be an amazing year. I'm so excited for it. And if I don't see you before 2022 Capricorn, I will see you in the new year in my next video.